Lots of what? Mess. Rods stacked up. Lures hanging around. Okay. I thought that was a pretty good idea to hang up the rods, but then you can't get them out worth the darn. All right, let's see what I can do. I'll walk around. Oh my God. There's a bunch of fishing rods, but I have no idea what's what. Let's rip it down and see if we can come up with a really cool wine rack fishing rod garage contraption. I can't wait. And the fishing rods are down. That's how I did it. The time that I did it, I thought it was pretty smart. All these rods, I could never get them out to use them. They're everywhere. This is a piece of that scalloped wood. Over in the corner, there's a bunch more wood. It was a wine rack, all right. Bunch of wood. I'm gonna get the rest of the junk down. This is a trial run, guys. These are these wine rack boards. And I think that one wine rack board up and one wine rack down with a wee little plastic hook right there. How's that look? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna step back a touch. I think that's the plan. Nothing seemed to pan out for me, so I think this is where we're going. I'm back from the hardware store. I bought a bunch of these 3/4 inch conduit clamps because it's just the simplest for me to work with. I'm going to cut each one of those off one leg of it. It's going to look like this, and then I'm going to put a screw, and then the end of the rod holder will come in here, and that's going to be so it won't come out. Also, I'm going to add a spacer up here. Okay, so I'm going to go cut off these legs on here. Use a piece of wood like this up here and glue and screw it into place. Or I'll put it up there in the right spot. And this will be where we'll get a little space between the redwood and the ceiling. I've marked a mark in the middle of this piece of wood 10 rod holders on each side. And I'll go ahead and mark where I'm going to drill a pilot hole on each one of these. And then I'll drill the pilot holes. So here's the middle, and I had these little hook guys going in that direction. Just for fun, I'll change it. I think there's a reason too, but for the moment, it's just because I think aesthetically it's the right thing to do. I found out the hard way on another piece of redwood wine rack material that I tried to put a screw in it and it splintered. There we go. Okay, so here's my little marks. And there's one I missed. I'll have to go back and put my mark on that one. Yeah. Okay. These are the screws I'm going to screw in. I took this little piece of wood and held it up on the garage overhead and just decided that that was the perfect size. I didn't need a ruler even. And over here I'm going to mark it. And we'll cut this right here. And the other mark is here. Will go on that piece of that's where this will go with some long screws, and then I'll probably put some glue on here, zip tie it all together to let the glue dry. I drilled these holes a little bit bigger than the screw, and the reason is it will be able to pull itself tight to the ceiling. if we can use these big zip ties, a couple of holes, each one of these little areas has a hole that I drilled just for the zip tie. If I don't break the television set. Here, this can go here, and then we can zip tie it up. Get closer and closer. Eventually it'll go right up to here. Oh my goodness. What a luxury that is. So I have a little mark that shows me where I'm going to end up. It's going to be right about here. This one I'll have to take him out. Maybe it'll be all right. I kind of like it. Okay. So I've got these hooks going this way on this side and the hooks going this way on this side. Seems like a harmonious thing to do. But when I take the rods out of this side, then they'll come off better that way. This is just ordinary furniture polish. I mean, this is that liquid stuff, and it's changing colors. And we have this recycling program here in this city where people drop this stuff off, and then other people can go pick it up. And that way, it's not causing any harm. You know, the people who actually use the product. And what I found is that this stuff is really great on lots of things, including you put it on the side of your boat even, and the stuff doesn't stick to the boat so well, so much. So anyway, you can see
up in here, the difference in the color, and it sort of looks really nice and really luxurious. In a bit, I'll tie a zip tie right here just to give it additional support between this rack here and this board, and the same on the other side.